Hey guys, what's going on? Cater here. Let me see. Where is this playing? Let me know if you're watching. Check to see if I'm live. So what's going on, guys? What's going on? So the news on Facebook, I'm getting so many inboxes since last night. Signed up a lot of people into DMI. The DIM system shut down. So people have been asking me, yo, what am I gonna do? It's crazy. Maybe it's your first shutdown. You know, maybe you're just getting started, you're making stuff happen. What's DIM? Alright, Cassandra said it was DIM. Alright, DIM stands for Daily Income System, Daily Income Method. It's a system that we used to use to promote MCA. Reason I'm saying we used to use it is because the owners decided to pull the plug on it, so it shut down because of some stuff. I was actually just on Alfredo's page. He just had a live with Mike, and they were talking about how Stripe shut down their accounts, and a lot of people are doing complaints, and it's totally crazy. So now I'm an affiliate of the system, just like yourself. Like a lot of people who's watching this, maybe you're not the owner, so you might want to know the standpoint from an affiliate. So I'm an affiliate of the system. I believe I'm one of the top affiliates. Been getting a lot of people, a lot of traffic to the system. Made a lot of money to it. Made them a lot of money at the same time. So what's next? What's the deal? Here's the deal. You know, I've learned that long time ago. When you're building a business online, like for those of you who's just getting started, maybe that's how you pay your kids' school. I don't know what's the case. Maybe that's how you pay your light bill. Whatever the case can be for you. Maybe you're just getting started online, just getting started in the business, and that's your first taste. And some of you might just go ahead and even call it a scam because that's not what you expected, or whatever the case can go for you. I remember the first time a system got shut down with me. I've learned my lesson, but not fully. When you become a business owner, what I want to recommend, Tanisha said $600 residual income gone. I think mine is more like a couple of thousand people in there. So you do that, you know, you do 1,000 times 13. That's like, I don't know. You know, some people cancel. I don't have the data, so I don't really have the data. I can't really say. But here's the thing: when you're building a business, I've learned that long time ago. Now, even my system, if you go through my funnel personally, I designed my own system. Like, although like I was using the system, but the funnel is mine. I highly recommend people, if you're building a business online, if you're gonna be here for the long term, you know, I mean, everybody can have your back, whatever the case can be, but you're gonna have to be self-sustainable. Like, I don't care who's your guru, who's your mentors. Like, people's gonna get caught up in their feelings. Now, I'm making this video from both sides of the spectrum. Now, have I created a system? I've created products where people get refund, and I get accounts shut down with $60,000. I had a PayPal account that got shut down with over $65,000 in it, with people getting refunds for no reason after they use my course. So I understand that as a product owner. You know, I've had many Stripes accounts shut down. You know, let's just be real. It's very frustrating from my owner side. And at the same time, being an affiliate, where you bring a bunch of people in that's just getting started and they expected the system to be here for a while. A lot of people get mad and pissed, although it's not a lot of money. But thinking back when I first got started, even $25 or $27 is like, oh my God, that this system promised me to change my life, and it's pulled under your feet without you having anything to do with it. It's kind of hard. Like, there's gonna be other different affiliates who's creating chaos. But here's the ultimate thing. What you want to learn from this, right? Whatever happened, you want to learn. There's a lesson, okay? What you want to learn from this is that you must become self-sustainable, right? You must become self-efficient with your business. So if you follow me, right, in my training personally, I have a team training site for the people that follows me in MCA, that join me into MCA. I even show you how to create your own funnel. You don't really need a system, right? Although for the people that's coming in, if you're a newbie, you're just getting started. But if you're a pro, you've been around, you don't really need a system. You can create your own, you know? The ultimate goal is for you to have full custody of your business. It's for you to be able to do whatever you want with it. So, branding, yeah. Tanisha says branding. So What's the most passive income? You gotta brand yourself. You gotta create your own system. Personally, what I use for the people that follows me inside of MCA, in my training site, I literally show you how you can create your own Go versus 10x your income and follow the strategy that I use to create my own funnel. I use ClickFunnels. It's a system everybody can follow. All you gotta do is put a video together. Stop being afraid of being in front of the camera. A lot of you just have to step up your game. And if you get started, you have your phone, create a damn video. Just put your camera, create a video. And I know it's kind of hard, but there's a lot of stuff that makes it a lot easier for you now. You have stuff like ClickFunnels that makes it so easy. You know, that's why there's another system I promote that shows you how to build multiple streams of income, and it kind of shows you how to become independent. Because if you're building your business, no matter who that is, the first time a system got shut down on me, I got 3,000 people in it. And then the owner just decided I was one of the top earners. They just decided to shut it down. And I was like, what the heck? Like, I was promoting this stuff like, you know, all the data is gone. Now, here's the standpoint. Now, from an affiliate, let's go from an affiliate. Appreciate all the money that I made from the system. Appreciate the owner that puts it together. It was great while it lasts. Now, when you go from an affiliate standpoint, data is everything in this marketing, right? Especially when you're doing Facebook ads, when you're doing the stuff with new technology. Data is a lot. When you get a system, you get all those people using it, all those people sending data to a system, all of the system can be gone. The owner gets to keep the data, right? I mean, whoever owns the system, although, yeah, I might get my leads, traffic, you get to keep the data. So you create a whole big of data. You got to understand. So if you come in from a standpoint, you're a little guy, you building your stuff, you got to create your own stuff. I'm not saying this in an intention of hate or in an intention of, because the people that build the system, so of course they're gonna have their own advantage of it. It would not be people just want to create something for you for free, right? So we all gonna have our own advantage of it. So if I create a system, all of you are using it, guess what? I'm gonna have the data. I'm gonna have everybody's leads. I'm gonna have everybody. I can upload it in Facebook, do a lookalike audience. I can get millions and millions, and I can email your list. That's the data. I have the master list. You know, you understand all that stuff. So as an affiliate, right, I'm coming from an affiliate and as someone who also builds system and products. So as an affiliate, my advice to you, right, there's many other systems you can actually go out there and promote MCA. But if you're going in there, you got to go with the mindset. If that happens to you before now, what can you do better this time? What can you do better? That's why I highly recommend the people that comes in, don't use any system autoresponder. Get your own. Don't use any system capture pages. Like people come in and they say, hey dude, no, I don't want to learn how to build a capture page. I just want something I can just plug in. It sounds very easy, but you got to understand the people who's winning big, they're the people who's willing to create stuff. That's why someone who creates a system, they're winning bigger than the affiliates, or they're winning bigger than the people that's using the system, because they're willing to actually go out there and create something. Now, I'm not taking a lot of questions, guys. I know a lot of you are commenting and putting questions. I'm just trying to put my thoughts out there on this matter, because a lot of people have been inboxing me. It's been crazy, you know, been in church all day and people have just been blanging my inbox like crazy. So I said, hey, you know what, I'll just do a live and I'll just let my thoughts pour on it. So if I don't answer your questions, not that I don't see you, I see you. But as I'm saying, guys, you know, when a system owner creates a system, it's going to be beneficial for the people and it's going to be beneficial for the person who creates it at the same time. Right? So what you also must understand is, as you build a business online, here's what you need to understand, okay? You need to build your own list. Long term, if you don't build your own list, well, guess what? You know, if you're just building a list inside of a system, if the system ever goes out, if they shut down the system, although you can download your data, but how many people is going to go download the data? So many people won't. A lot of people won't even have the knowledge to do so, right? So at the same time, a lot of people won't even have the knowledge to go get their own autoresponder. But again, if you're a business owner, you have a 1099, you're fully responsible to do these things or to learn these things, right? You're not gonna blame the system owner. You're not gonna blame your sponsor. You're not gonna blame the system. It's gonna be your own duty to go out there and figure out how to do these things, right? Like me personally, in my training, if you go to the 10x part, I literally show you how to get your own autoresponder, which I use Aweber. So I don't use the system autoresponder. None of my leads goes there. And I use my own capture page. I don't use the system capture page. I use my own. So I gather my own data. I brand my own stuff. If you go to my page, you go to anything. You don't see any of the system that I promote unless you go through my funnel. I'm in the front of my system. I'm the business, right? Not the system. So the reason you want to be your business, not your product, not the system that you promote is times like this. Like situations like this gonna happen. System goes down. People shut down the system and you have nothing to do with it. You don't know what to do next. But when a system shut down, because you're the business, your business is not gone. It's not gone overnight. Just because a system shuts you down, because you're the business. When you are the business, you're the one that runs this stuff, right? When you're the business, they can shut down all the system. Like, they can shut down everything, but you're the business. You're going to figure it out. So that's why I say become the business. Don't rely on any system, right? Build your own list, build your own data, build your own relationship, build your own capture pages. Don't rely on any system, and then start moving forward. Now, what can you do now if you're a newbie just getting started, you want to move forward? Don't make the same mistakes. Learn from this. Don't go buy another system like a lot of people already right now. Like I know a lot of people right now at this time, whenever something goes down, everybody's trying to promote the next deal or the next system, the next similar thing. Oh, join me into this system. Well, you're making the same mistakes. Like a lot of you will move on to the next system that's like whatever, 10, 20, 30 bucks a month, whatever the case is for the capture page, for the leads, for the autoresponder. But long term, if the same thing happened with the next system that you join, same thing's gonna happen to you. So you wanna learn how to build your business the right way. That way you're not suffering from these type of things, because they happen all the time. So yeah, my next thing is that if you join in the next system, you better go in there, be ready. Go in there, be ready to get your own leads. You want to capture your own leads because you're going to be doing the work. So make sure you get your own leads, Be ready to have the data so that the data is yours, right? You're not sharing it with anybody else because you're spending your money, you're spending your time, you're spending your effort to get it. So be in there, go get your own leads, go get your own capture pages, create this stuff, create your own funnel, get your own video if it matters. You can promote. Now here's the news, like for a lot of you who's mad, who's pissed, you can promote MCA if that's your choice, right? Like, do I agree with some of the stuff that Alfredo and Mac, the system owner, says as far as MCA being a very low entry point and you deal with a lot of people who starts from the bottom, very crappy customers and stuff like that? Yeah, I mean, if you selling, it's obviously just like that in sales. If you selling a car that's a BMW or a Lamborghini, you're gonna have different type of customer than you selling, a Honda. So it's definitely, but does it to the point make the person who actually just buy a Honda is not human? No, I wouldn't just go and dehumanize the person that can afford a Honda, because that's where their mindset is right now. They don't see themselves as an owner of a Lamborghini. I'm not gonna dehumanize that person, but at the same time, right, it's your choice, right? If you decide to promote, if you decide to have your business where it caters to the people that can drive a Honda Civic, that's you. If you decide to cater your business where it goes to the customer who can afford a Lamborghini, that's also you. But as a human being, relating on a point of a human being, I'll say what's going to give you your true freedom is to learn how to build your own business where you become self-sustainable, where you can create your own stuff, where you're not depending on any system, on any programs. Now, I remember I was part of a system that was like 2014. I was the top of the system, and then they changed the comp plan. That was the first thing that happened. They changed the comp plan. I was making great money, and then boom, after they changed it, the affiliates wasn't getting paid anymore. It's like the owner was making more money. We was making very, very little. I was very mad, but then I only stick around because of my team, because I had so many people in there. And then they made another change. I was just so pissed, and then I lost all the data. They took over all the data. So, I learned all my lessons. So if you just brand new to this stuff, that's the solution, man. That's the solution. If you want to become a true business owner, number one, you got to build your own system. You got to create your own funnel, take control of your business, create your own list. Number two, if you don't have the knowledge to do it, stop whining and I can't do it. You're a business owner, learn, get courses, the stuff. I sell stuff. if you part of my MCA team, you get access to my training. I show you how to do the stuff for free. You don't even pay anything for it. You know, there's people who charge thousands of dollars for it. So go into the 10X, learn how to create your own funnel. Get click funnels. You don't want to buy it. It's 97 bucks a month. It's more than MCA. Yeah, it's 97 bucks a month for click funnel. But guess what? If you don't have the tools that you need, you're always going to be in the same trouble, right? You're not going to have a long-term sustainable business. People will always be able to do these things because you're not sustainable. Like now, like some of you right now, your business will just collapse. That's it. Like, and a lot of people will be frustrated and mad because when you go in, like I'm trying to speak from both standpoint. Like I've been in your shoes of those people who's kind of new or you just getting started and you're kind of frustrated and pissed and mad. And I'm also speaking on the standpoint of someone who's been in the game and who has his own funnel, who has his own product, and I've helped a lot of people. So I'm going from both standpoint and kind of give you a perspective of both ways. So like I said, if you want to be in this stuff long term, you definitely want to have your own thing. Like me right now, does it affect me? It affects my residual income that I've created with the system because it shuts down. So that's a part of people who's been working, whatever residual income. Now, if you're looking at it from a standpoint of, okay, it's nothing, but when you take a bunch of residual income, but here's the thing, I always teach people in my training, residual is not perpetual. Like a lot of people think that, oh man, you built $13,000 residual income, or you built whatever, $5,000 residual income. But here's the thing, residual is not perpetual. Like, get it. Like a lot of people will think that because you have 5K in residual income, oh, I can travel the world. I never have to work a day of my life ever again. I'm set for life. They think residual is forever. It's perpetual. It's not. Residual is not perpetual, right? Residual is just, it lasts a certain time. Sometimes you have to keep it going. You have to take care of that residual income in order for it to stay. Whatever residual income you built, you have to keep taking care of it in order for it to stay. And if something happened, the system shuts down, you know, if you don't know how to get there again, well, you lost your residual income and you're going to feel like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. I lost everything I built for. So I've always keep that in my mind. Residual is not perpetual. A lot of stuff can happen. Whatever you think that's residual, it's not. You know, it's not forever, you know. So deal with it. Understand that you need to build your mindset, build your understanding, build your own funnel, build a business, you know. Am I grateful for this system? Yeah. I've used the system, got a lot of conversion. It really, you know, I built a list. You know, my list was being built off YouTube. I was getting about, I'll say, 200 leads a day right now on my YouTube for free, which is great. So it's part of my business. I learned that skill set. I learned YouTube. Now I'm getting a lot of traffic off YouTube. I'm getting about 100 to 200 leads a day on YouTube. And then when I started using the system, I jumped into Facebook because I wanted to take Facebook to the next level. Then I started getting 1,000 to 2,000 leads a day. And now I built a list in the last 6 months to about 70,000 people, almost 100,000 people. But those are my leads, right? I got them in my autoresponder. Those are people I can communicate with. And that's where, if you don't get to that point where you have your own things, you can jump into the next system. But what I just shared with you right now, if you don't know this stuff or if you don't practice it, you know, you're always going to be faulty. Like, you're always going to be faulty and salty. Like, when those things happen, you can't control it. You have no control over it. You know, you don't own the data. You don't have the data. The system is not yours. You're always going to be faulty and salty. So I'm just saying, for those of you who follows me in MCA, right, there's another system in there. I had, you know, I use both of them. I had put both of them because I just know things like that happen with system. I had give you guys GWP, which is another system that I use. That's put together by Shay, my boy Shay and Bill. And then I was using also Alfredo's system, which is the DIM. And yeah, so those are the both systems I was actually using to promote MCA. So you can use the other one, you can use another one, but here's what I want to get your mind to, right? It's not just about the system, right? It's not just about, hey, you want to build a business that is becoming sustainable long term. So if you didn't learn any lesson from this, let this be your lesson. Let this be your lesson. If you don't own the system, you know, you don't own the funnel, you can't control it. You want to be able to control your business. Okay, you want to be able to control. You want to be able to, like, now, if I don't want to promote MCA, I can just go and change my link in the funnel and send it to whatever I want. I can join the next deal, whatever I want. I can, because I control that. And you want to learn how to do that as someone who's coming in. You want to learn how to control that business, you know, so that you can promote whatever you want. All you got to do is change the link. You know, you can change your funnel. I can redirect people to something else. So now I become the business. It's not the system anymore. I don't really need a system for me to make money online. It's not the system. So all those of you that's feeling so dependent on the system, and now you feel like your life is over, your income is over, it's not true, right? I want you to know that. I want you to understand that. Learn. The same people who build the system, you can build one. Like, people will say, hey, you know, why don't I can't build the system like this person. To build your own stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to be this person's system. It can be your system, whatever you want. You know, like, I have many different funnels. I build them. So, like I'm saying, guys, on a standpoint, me personally, where I stand with it, I've been hit with people ask so many refunds on different stuff that I put my time in courses and sweat time, and they don't regard it, and I get my account shut down. I get money stuck in PayPal. I get money stuck in Stripe. I can get my money. I'm pissed and all that stuff, and it sucks. It just really sucks. And the time and the effort and the money you're spending to get this stuff running, it's not even worth the headache for you as an owner. And I've been on the other spectrum of being an affiliate, where it's like, oh, you trying to make this stuff happen. That's your hope. You're trying to work from home, and then you had a system that was working, or you had a program that was working, and the owner decided to shut it down, and now you feel like, what the hell am I gonna do? So, like I said, like right now, for all those owners, you know, I mean, what you could do is just shut it down, and you know, you don't have to give people a refund. And that's what happened with the system. The owners did what they have to do. Now, on an affiliate standpoint, how do you move forward? You as an affiliate, what do you do? Like, you know, are you stuck? Do you still build your business? Is this your dream? Was you building MCA just like, oh man, I just want to make money online? Or is it your dream to have freedom for yourself? How do you move forward now as an affiliate? You know, personally, I said, if you don't learn from this, you don't learn how to have your own thing, create your own thing, which I teach you guys already how to do it. It's not that difficult with the tools that are here. And if you're crying over your residual income, just get over it, you know? Just get over it. I already understand residual is not perpetual, it's not forever. So if you don't take care of it, something happened with the system, it's gonna go down the drain. And yeah, it's not forever. So, but anyway, let's see what we got, man. What has been the most stable passive income? I don't think any passive income is stable. I mean, Cortez says, what has been the most passive, stable income? None. I mean, for me, it's been none. Everything has ups and downs, specifically online. I say the most stable passive income is real estate. You know, it's offline business, something you can control offline. But online, it fluctuates so fast. There's so much things that happens on the internet. It changes every single day. So as far as passive income being stable, like right now on YouTube, I'm getting AdSense money, but it's never stable. Like, what's to say, like, they're not gonna shut down my account? You know, what's to say? Like, stuff like that happens all the time. You know, systems shut down like this, you know? Like, I was part of a company in 2014, people was making millions of dollars. Some people had passive income of close to over 100K a month. But, boom, overnight it's gone. So, like I said, man, if you're gonna build this business, you have to build your brain. You have to be able to sustain it. And yeah, diversify your income. No, the 60K is not gone for good. The thing with PayPal is that they're gonna shut down your account, and they give you your money in what is it? I think it's 180 days, 6 months. So which one? Alicia say which one got shut down? Daily income method. My domain capture page. Someone says Facebook blocked my domain and capture page. Get another one. Alright. So let's see. My next tips. Alright. All right, so a bunch of people are checking to see what's going on, Gabriel. What's going on, bro? Sean, pound that. Guys, don't let that stop you. I mean, that's not gonna stop my business. That's for sure. I mean, there's so many different systems. If you want, like I said, if you want to choose another system to promote MCA, I mean, for those of you that's in my system, I'm just automatically gonna refer you to the second system that's in there. It's not even gonna stop me from promoting MCA in the back end. I mean, in the front end. That's not where I want my customer to go. I show you how to move them up the ladder, right? But at the same time, you know, if you're moving into the next system, whatever system you're moving into, own your data. Own your data. That way people cannot just own your data, understanding how to build funnel. Okay, if you get up this live, you didn't get nothing from what I say. If you're just an affiliate, you're struggling, right? Or you was making money, and now you're like, what the hell's going on? What am I gonna do? Learn how to create your own funnel. Go get ClickFunnels, right? Learn how to create your own funnel, and then own the funnel. Like, it might not be, you know, as sexy as someone else. Here's the crazy thing. Like, there's this whole misconception out there where people think that, oh, this person's funnel converts way better. I need this person's funnel in order for me to make money. I mean, that's a big fallacy. Like, you know, it's testing. Test it. You know, the only way you're going to know what converts or what's better, you have to test it. Because here's the thing. I was using other people's capture pages, and the industry standard is 30% on capture page, right? 30% on capture page. 30%, 40%. So if you have a system, you have thousands, hundreds of thousands using it, guess what's going to happen? So many people is going to see the capture page, and now it's going to start converting way lower. And it doesn't matter who you are, how your capture page looks, because so many people have seen it. So if I've seen the same capture page, I already know what's behind it. Now, I decided to take up my funnel and put my face on all my capture pages. All my capture pages, all I have my face on them. Guess what happened? They stay converting at over 73% with my face. And now, like, you know, like I'm saying, guys, you gotta understand, it's not, there's so many different facets of building a business. It's not just about, oh, you get into the system and you drive traffic and you make money. So, you know, if that's how you see it, you know, you can get into a lot of hot water when systems shut down, things happen, stuff like that happen. Okay. Okay, Johnny said, I asked you, Cater, and you told me to pick the DIM system. Why did you tell me to do that? Here's the answer, Johnny. I'm not God. So I don't know the intention of the system owner. I'm an affiliate just like yourself. It was converting for me, so therefore I said, get the system. And it also pays you through JVZoo, which gives you instant commission, which is great. You don't have to wait for the month. So based on my own judgment, the system was a great system. It was converting, so I tell people, get it, right? So I don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? That's the intention. When you're building a business, like, you don't know what tomorrow holds. I only have now, you know. I only know what's working right now. Like, if you find me 3 years before that, I only tell you to promote this system now because I was doing something else. I didn't know what was going to happen today. So if any of you, I recommended you to a system that got shut down, a product that didn't work, when I recommended you to get the product, it was working for me, right? I only recommend stuff that works for me. If it's working for me, I'm going to recommend you. I'm going to tell you, hey, get that. It's working for me, you know. So that's the intention. That's my intention when I recommended the system. I want you guys to understand that. Nothing lost or lot gained with the experience. Yep. So the whole thing is that, you know, someone says, Joe says that, you know, DIM is gone, but nothing lost or lot gained. Guys, if it's your first experience into online business, you have a lot more to go. You're going to grow. Made 4Gs. Antonio says, I made 4Gs last week to MCA. Congratulations, man. Keep rocking. If you haven't had any online success, do you suggest put your face on your capture page? Yeah. Nobody knows. I mean, some people will say, hey, because I'm the business. Like, here's the deal. Like, in the beginning, you're going to want to make business with everybody because you want to make money. It's like, oh, I want everybody to get into my stuff. But as you start going, you start growing, you're going to start understanding that I don't want everybody to join me in business. It's not everybody that's going to join me, yeah? I want the people who likes me, the people who wants what I have to offer, I want them to join in my business. And if you concentrate on learning how to drive traffic, what I realize is that anything converts. You know, you can change it. You can change it. You can fix it. If it's not converting how you want it, you can change it and fix it. Now, if you test it against something else and the other thing is converting better for you, like you might have said right now, maybe it's because I have a following now. That's why my capture page is converting at a higher level than it used to be back then. That I didn't have my face on it. Now that I have a little bit of following, people can follow my stuff and it converts a lot higher. The only way to say is because I'm testing. So I think the best thing is, don't limit yourself. Test, test a couple of different capture pages. Something might convert with your face. It might convert with my face on it, and you go put your face for some reason, yours don't convert. Then test something else. Test a couple of stuff. Split test and see what works best for you. Whatever works best for you, you keep that and you keep growing that. And you understand this whole game of internet business, building a business online. That's the side a lot of people don't even talk about. Those sides, like those moments. System shutdown, merchant shutdown. Fraud. Chargebacks. There's a lot of craziness in this stuff. And if you're not ready, sometimes you're gonna quit. And a lot of people they quit when stuff like that happens. But those people who pursue through those difficult times, they the one who gain massive success in the long term, in the long run. So I want you to learn from this experience, learn from it and move forward with confidence. Hey, you know what? This is not going to break you. It's going to make you even stronger. So now you're going to learn. So now I've been saying that for the long term. Hey, create your own capture page, get your own, get your own autoresponder. And a lot of you wasn't paying attention to it. But now that it happens, it doesn't affect me. Like I said, the only way it affects me is because it affects you guys, and it also affects the people, the little bit of residual income. But I was running my business before that residual income, and to me, residual is never perpetual. It's never. To me, whatever residual income I have, I already have in the top of my head, sometime, someday, it's gonna be gone. So I don't even get attached to it. Residual is not perpetual, right? And I can always build it again, right? You can always build it. Once you know how to build something, if you know how to build a cake, you have the formula, you can build another cake. You can build another cake. You can build another one. So residual is never perpetual. All right? So keep that in your mind. Whatever residual income you have, don't get attached to it. Don't get too attached to it. Just learn how to build more, keep building more. And in the long term, the long run, you're going to be the real winner. So for those of you that follows me, for those of you that's on my team who's been inboxing me, if I don't reply to your message, I'll send you this video where I stand on this stuff. How do I feel about it as an affiliate? How do I feel about it when it comes to the owner's decision of the system? And what you should do moving forward. If you follow me in MCA, you're part of my team, I think you should go back in the training site and learn how to build your own funnel. Learn how to, where it says 10x your business. Watch this part of the training. Learn how to build your own funnel and build your own stuff. Although it might pull some string because now you're going to have to learn to do certain things that you didn't know how to do. But guess what? With knowledge come power. So once you have the power in your hands now, you're not going to wait for someone else to say, oh, let me create this funnel for you so that you can be successful in this. You can go and create your own. And so what? If yours is not as successful as this person, you can build your own and keep building until you get the right thing for you. The whole thing I've learned from success is not, a lot of the time people are looking for a formula. They're looking for the secret. And doing this thing for a little while, what I've come to realize is it's never going to be one person who's gonna save you. Most of the time we're looking for a savior. It's not just gonna be one person or one mentor or one system, that's gonna save you. You gotta build your skill set, right? You gotta get good at what you do, right? And once you get to that level, none of the stuff is gonna faze you. All right. So GWP is converting really well. Like I said, you can get GWP, whatever system that you guys want to get. I can vouch for any system, but if you're not the owner, like even if I create a system and I tell you to get it, right? I tell you to get my system. I'm the owner of the system. It's a great system. But I want you to come in with the mindset that it's not your system. It's mine. I could do whatever I want with it. I can lend you the system today. I can let you make money from it. But tomorrow I can say, hey, you know what? I'm feeling mad today, man. Whatever the case is, you guys are not paying me, whatever. I'm gonna shut it down. And you can't say nothing. You're just an affiliate. You can't do nothing. Or if I have your data, it's mine. I can take your data. Whatever the case is, you can't do nothing. What are you gonna do? I got the data. So what I'm saying is that moving forward, you gotta learn your lesson. Learn how to build your business. That way you are not depending. You're not depending on a system. You're not depending on a sponsor. You're not depending on a mentor. You're not depending on a coach. You're not depending on a system, but you're depending on you. You're the business. And once you get to that stage, you become fully sustainable. None of the stuff will matter. All right. But anyway, you have to create your own funnel. Don't rely on the system mainly. Your leads. You need the skills to create financial success. I agree with Daniels. So, multiple streams of income knowledge. I'm testing different ads. Cool. All right. So appreciate you guys. That's my stick. That's my claim for the whole thing. So, yeah. So what am I gonna do moving forward? I'm just gonna replace I'm just gonna replace the funnel. I'm just gonna replace it with a different system. And I already had 2 systems in there, so I'm just gonna change it to the other one, you know. But again, like I said, I still control. Although I'm using the system, I'm only using it because it makes it easier for other people who's coming in to have something. But if I wanted to just promote MCA right now without a system, I don't need one. You can create a funnel and just promote it and just tell people what it is. The only reason the only reason I take the system is for the people who's coming in who doesn't have the knowledge, who doesn't know how to create one. They can just put their name in the info and go promote. It's kind of easier. But I'm saying for those of you who's already in, and this is not a video for me to try to recruit you. I'm not trying to recruit anybody right now into anything. I'm just trying to share my thoughts and my knowledge with you. And those of you who's already in, if you're already in, you need to learn how to grow your business. You need to learn how to grow from the next level, right? Your goal is not to stay where you are and always be impacted by the top dog decisions or the top of the line decisions where you at the bottom and you don't know what to do next. So you want to equip yourself, right? If you equip yourself, you know what to do. It's not going to affect you. And you're going to get to that level where it's like, okay, well, the system shut down. Okay, I just got to change my links. All right, cool. I heard the news, so I'm going to change my link so I'm not losing money. Okay, a system shut down. I was running ads. Okay, I'm going to pause my ads. Okay, cool. What do I need to do next? Okay, I need to plug in something else. Oh, I just need to make a video so that people know what's up. And then boom, you run your business and you keep it moving. All right, so that's my take on it, guys. Appreciate you guys. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, YouTube, keep following. We're going to keep growing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My goal is to get it to 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Facebook, we're still growing. So do the same thing. Follow what's working and just crush it, all right? But anyway, appreciate all of you guys here. Cambos, Joe, a lot of you showed up. Fetty, Alexandra, a lot of people. Daniel, it's not over, guys. Tico, life is not over. And this business is real. This freedom is real. Fight for your freedom. You're not fighting for a system. So keep it moving. Keep it moving. Do what you got to do. Build your business. You deserve that freedom. Thanks. What's up? It's a bunch of you. Sergio, say great advice. Appreciate you, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.